Why didn't Weiland blow up? Okay, so it's 3 a.m. and I was scrolling through Reddit and came across a post titled, "Why didn't he blow up?" with the old Weiland, I guess you could say. And I thought, hey, the first video with me speaking on my channel was about Weiland, so why not carry the tradition over to this one? So why didn't he blow up? Let's start with what the people had to say. The majority of the population are ultimately just too foolish to see the musical genius behind masterpieces such as Mellotron and Demons. Okay, this is just stan behavior, but I do agree that most listeners will be turned off by the beat in Demons or the 80s synth dance pop from Vices. In my opinion, he could have blown up. The sound he inspired started doing well on TikTok, and Summers and Autumn were consistently dropping to capitalize. And Weiland not only didn't drop anything, but dropped a completely different genre. A very valid point that I'll get into more later. Weiland did fail to capitalize off the sound he pioneered. His Slate associates definitely did with their sound, but Weiland's genre switch was so abrupt, it was a turnoff to everyone other than his core fanbase. Everyone thought he was gonna blow up off the Colors video in 2018, but it never dropped, lol. Yo, I totally remember this. Everyone did think he was gonna blow up off the Colors music video. If you guys didn't know, back in 2018, Colors was going crazy. Back then, Ginseng was the most unique and cool producer, and Weiland shot a music video in a Tesla for it, with a fake news intro about a Florida teen with a launcher, so that video was bound to go viral, except he never dropped the video. So we're left with the what if. Pack Runner era was legendary. No one liked him. Now he makes alt music, and that's a pretty crowded genre. Not like he's doing bad or anything. I love seeing artists do what they want to do, but he lost a lot of his core fan base with Vices. I disagree. No one is really dropping 80s synth pop. It's not the same alt music that e-girls are into. The first part of the comment is true though. His Pack Runner era was very special years later. He still has diehard fans from that era that rock with him, even though he's completely separated himself from that version of him. Anyone else kind of like him the way he is with popularity? Like, I don't know. I love that he's still relatively unknown to a lot of people, so it's good. That'll be gatekeeping. But TikTok already found Weiland. He's in a weird predicament where everyone knows him in the underground, but he's not wildly successful either, even though he was at the top a couple years ago. He made perfect TikTok music just 2 to 4 years before TikTok became a big thing for rap, and then stopped making it. It's unfortunate. I also remember he hurt his career by being lazy though, barely dropping, scrapping music videos, constantly delaying self-titled for literally a year, and it wasn't even that good. Okay, a little over the top, but he should have dropped more. He had a lot of label issues during 2020, so it wasn't just laziness. Self-titled was a good album though. Okay, this made me laugh. Yeet stole a spot because he capitalized on brainless TikTok kids with the attention span of a fruit fly. This is what the attention span of a fruit fly is. Alright, so as a Weiland fan, there are a lot of excuses for me to pick from, but I'm gonna go with these 3 for why he didn't blow up. TikTok wasn't around, he failed to drop music videos, and he didn't drop as much music as a rapper should have. If TikTok was around when Weiland was in his Pack Runner bag, oh my god, this guy would have been huge. His marketing stunts worked really well on Instagram, but imagine this guy on TikTok. He would have taken over the platform. He just knew how to get people's attention. In an interview clip, here I'll play it.
My goal was to just really get like a one-hit wonder song. Like do a bunch of like this I just had this tactic of like doing crazy marketing, you know, flooding the internet. Like I would reach out to Instagram pages that had like big followings, like rap pages and stuff like that, and I'd have them post.
He explains he was just using those to blow up. That's literally what artists use TikTok for. So it's just unfortunate that the timing of his career didn't line up, but who knows, maybe in a couple years we'll see it as a blessing in disguise. He didn't drop any music videos, so I'm lying when I say this. He has a decent amount. He has one for Blue Bands, Demons, Show Up, and a very unknown song called Hell. The music video re-upload has 700 views on YouTube. I'll link these in the description for you. He also has an unreleased music video for Colors and Slip. Vices came with the Mellotron video, but that's irrelevant in this conversation. So Weiland, who isn't camera shy, just didn't drop any music videos. One of the best ways to get exposure. Really confusing because he has so many trillers. There's a little video snippets of unreleased music that you'd think he'd want to shoot a music video or two. He explained he was never able to produce videos that he wanted.
I've been wanting to do music videos forever. There will definitely be music videos for this project, just because like I've been wanting to do them. I especially want to do them for this because I just have crazy ideas, but for the most part, usually my ideas are like beyond the budget. They're usually like so crazy it's beyond the budget. So kind of got to tone it down a bit, you know, and I think simple is better, so I'm gonna try to make it, you know, just tasteful, simple.
So far I've spoken what he's done music video wise and why. Here's how it hurt him. Think about how you discover artists or just good music. A decent portion is from YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram in the form of a music video. Weiland didn't have any relevant ones, and that just made it harder for him to get out there. He made up for some of it with his trillers and social media antics though. I'll give him that.
You know, like I did the titty thing one time, the auto-tune in my neck.
Yeah, I remember that.
Lastly, Weiland made mixtape music but didn't drop like a mixtape rapper, if that makes sense. This is true for his 2018 to 2020 period. Prior to that, he dropped very frequently. After he dropped Grimy Youth, he just dropped singles, which made no sense to me, and they would get released farther and farther apart. Once again, in an interview, he explained his thought process was to blow up off a single through stunts and music, which is kind of putting all your eggs in one basket, and it didn't work out for him. His contemporaries, Summers and Autumn, even Kankan, were dropping every other week. Summers from 2018 to 20 dropped like every other day through a feature or something. Every artist isn't the same, and it's their choice on how to drop music, but Weiland definitely lacked in musical output from this time period, even though he made some of my favorite songs by him during it, which sounds hypocritical, but I feel like he could have done more. So that's it. Let me know what you thought. I'll drop a couple videos like this a week, not even music related. I'll link some stuff down below for you, and see you next time.